Does your family know what you do?
They knew when I first started dancing. I came home with a bag of money and I was like, look what I got. And they were like, where'd you get that from? I was like, dancing. They're like, where? I was like, at the strip club at Tootsie's. They're like, shut up, you're lying.
My dad said the day I turned 18 was the day he quit going to strip clubs, just in case. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sexy, Funny, Raw. I am your host, Sylvia Sage, and joined with me in studio again this week is the lovely adult performer, Miss Jenna Foxx.
Hi.
So today we have a very light and fun episode. Today we are going to be talking about what it's like to date an OnlyFans girl. First questions first, Jenna. Are you single? The people want to know.
I am horribly single.
Horribly single?
Horribly
You
single.
should say happily single.
You know, yes. Happily single. I'm an Aquarius. So, says enough. We want to be in a relationship, but we want to be single.
Yeah, feel that.
Aquarius math.
Okay, so no.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, because the
It's
question
like-
is, are you single?
It's
So
like,
yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's like 50-50. Like,
Okay.
oh, no, but I'm single.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. How has dating been for you since you've been so in the, because you started in pornography in 2017, but then obviously OnlyFans came around about 2018, if I'm not mistaken.
No, 2017.
2017 OnlyFans.
Because
Okay.
I'm logged in since 2017.
Oh, nice. Okay. So basically the same year you started everything,
Yeah.
that's fantastic. How has it been dating with these types of platforms?
Dating hasn't never been an issue.
Really?
It's never been an issue for me. I've dated in the industry. Horrible decision. Dated outside the industry. Rocky. But not rocky in like the bad way. Just
Okay.
rocky in the people don't know what they want kind of thing. And then some people get with you and they think like, oh, we're going to hook up with your friends. No, not today.
The amount of times I've started seeing someone and then they mention my friend who they think is hot, and I'm like, okay, this was not what this was
I'm
about.
like, you could oogie eyes over my friends. Sure,
Yeah.
I know they're hot,
Right.
but we're not going to fuck them.
No. And even if we are, it's going to be my idea and not yours.
Yeah. And my decision, and we're going to film it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's good because I feel like most people have the opposite. They're like, oh, dating is a nightmare in this field. But you're like, easy breezy.
I tell people what I do when we meet up.
Yeah.
If I have dating profiles, which I do have.
You do?
I do. I have 2.
Wow.
Yeah. And some people find me, some people don't. But I usually say like what I do
In the bio.
in the bio,
Okay.
or we go out for like a coffee or something.
Okay.
I'd straight up tell them what
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, you almost have to, you know?
Because sometimes I've been on dates where I didn't say anything right up front. And they're like, I swear I
lied.
know you
Oh.
from somewhere. And I'm like,
Just one of those familiar faces.
yeah. It's like I haven't gotten it out yet, but yes. That's where you know me from. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Are you ever afraid of their friends or family finding out?
No, but I did date this girl who was working at a law practice.
Okay.
And we were dating, things were going great, and then she's like, I don't think I could date you because what if I bring you to a Christmas party and someone notices you?
Well, in that case,
I was like,
we know how they found me. And, you know, like, are they really going to bring it up at the Christmas party?
Chances are
But-
they won't say anything
Yeah,
because they don't want
exactly.
to expose themselves.
Exactly.
And then secondly, wouldn't you want to have a hot fucking date
Right.
with you? Like, and people like looking at your date because
Yes.
like, I know her from somewhere.
yeah.
But we broke it off, and then I think 2 years later, she hit me back up. And I was like, oh, how's the law firm?
She's still working there?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
This is 2 years ago. I don't know.
And you didn't even hit her back? You're like, nah, we're
Nah.
good. Thank you. I've moved on.
A lot.
Does your family know what you do?
They knew when I first started
Okay.
dancing.
Okay.
I came home with a bag of money, and I was like, look what I got. And they were like, where'd you get that from? I was like, dancing. They're like, where? I was like, at the strip club at Tootsie's. They're like, shut up, you're lying. I was like, no, I'm serious. I was like, just don't go in the daytime, Dad. Because I know you guys like to go sometimes. Just don't go in the daytime.
It's funny.
You might see something you didn't want to say.
My dad said the day I turned 18 was the day he quit going to strip clubs, just in case. He was like, don't want to walk in on my daughter.
My whole, not my school, but my coach, what subject is history? There's like an extra, whatever. History teacher, his friends all came into the strip club one day and saw me.
Oh, God.
After graduation.
Okay,
so
you were already graduated. Yeah.
Already graduated, already old enough. And they all came in. And then I noticed in my beeline, because they're obvious looking.
Yeah.
They sat at the tip rail before I went out. And I was like, telling the DJ, like, oh my God, that's my old coach and my teacher. And he's like, I got you. He's like, give it up for blah, blah, blah. She's got the whole school at the tip rail. I was like,
oh, God.
no, you did not.
Did they tip you well?
They did.
Thank God. Good for them.
They're like, you look good. I was like, I know. I know you was looking in school. But I'm old enough now. Chill out.
And so obviously your family is good with it.
Yeah, they know I do. My mom just went to Exotica with me.
Oh, I love that.
They love my mom.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Love her.
I love hearing that. My dad's done this podcast like 4 times. So it's like, I love a supportive parent because honestly, you should love your kid no matter what they're doing, but especially if they're an adult having sex with other adults. Like any adult would do, have sex with other adults. You know, it's like, why would it matter? Mm-hmm. Are you supposed to love your child less because they've had more sex partners than you would have preferred? You know, like it's just crazy to me.
My mom wears my t-shirts. She handles the money. She's at the booth. She's like, oh, that's $20. Jenna, how much is this? Yes. Okay. It's $20. They love her.
I love a supportive
they always
mom.
ask, like, when is Mama Foxx coming back? I'm like,
that is great. I love that for you. I wish
off limits.
I wish everybody had that kind of supportive parent.
And people think like they're fans. I think like we don't come from supportive homes or like, how's your dad gonna feel? Mm-hmm. Well, to be honest, he's coming to Exotica next month.
Yeah, when people ask me that question, I'm like, well, there's a whole podcast I did about how my father feels about it, and he's telling you exactly how he feels about it. Feel free to watch it.
Yeah. As long as I'm not naked in front of my parents and doing, nasty things.
Right.
We're good.
Yeah.
If other people are, it's fine. It's
right.
I don't care.
Right.
But as long as I'm being respectful and they're respecting me, we're good.
If they can treat you as an adult, then perfect. That's what it should be.
I was doing way worse before, so.
Yeah, same. Before I got into porn and I was actually testing my partners. Oh, God. The amount of strangers I went home with from a bar. I used to keep a book of my sex partners long ago. And it got to the point where I would just put like red shirt from Clancy's. And I'm like, maybe we don't have the book anymore. You know, maybe we just don't keep track.
Massages at the Hard Rock. Yeah, I was doing way worse.
We've upgraded at this point.
We have.
So I guess this next question I probably know the answer to, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Do you ever feel a sense of like shame around what we do?
Oh, no. Like around certain people?
Or I think just like shame about being a sex worker. Do you ever feel shame for that?
Oh, no shame in my game.
Yeah. I get that from you, which I love. So
I even like, I forget where I went. Oh, I went to this side story. I went to this like little seeking arrangements type of bar in Beverly Hills.
Interesting.
It's kind of like a sugar daddy hotspot.
Oh, okay. Did not know that existed, but okay.
We went to it, sat down. These guys were like, oh, do you want to come to our house? Back to our house. It's like right up the street. We're like, no. They're like, just for a drink. Promise you can. I was like, okay, I'll take my own car. I was with a friend. So we went back to the house and they just thought we were going to sleep with them. And I was like, are you going to pay me? Like, you're not going to get anything from me right now. Like, no.
Yeah.
You say, like, I hate when they're like, oh, you need a nice Rolex on
just
you.
Just because you have money. Yeah. No.
I'm like, put your money where your mouth is. You want to talk about it at the restaurant the whole night.
Yeah.
You want me to sleep with you. You don't even know me. Pay me. Simple as that. You're not hot enough for me to just want to fuck you.
Yeah.
Not happening.
You're going to have to bring a little bit more to the table, sweetheart.
And I like that girls are now pimping.
Yeah.
They're the ones who like, pay me. It used to be the other way around. Like, I'm going to pay you. No, pay me. I don't want to sleep with you. I get that from like the rapper guys a lot too in the DMs. And I'm like, you hit me up.
Right.
But you want free sex? I didn't hit you up.
Yeah.
Clearly, I wasn't interested.
Yeah.
It's different if I hit you up, then I'm like, yeah, let's fuck.
I didn't seek you out, sweetheart.
Yeah, so you got to pay me. Sorry.
I don't do this for free.
No.
So,
like, I'm going to have fun after you pay me.
right.
But you got to pay me.
That's what people are always like, what's your favorite part of porn? I'm like, when I get paid.
Yeah.
When they cut the check at the end of the day, that's my favorite part of the day.
Yeah. Thinking about food.
But what's everyone's favorite part of work? I've never heard anybody be like, you know what? When they pay me, I fucking hate it. You know? It just really gets me just worked up.
Grinds my gears.
I love going to work, being there at 8 a.m., being there for 8 hours, but I fucking hate it when they pay me. No, I feel like my shame in the industry has also flushed away. But I definitely in the beginning, because I grew up very religious and like I don't know, just middle America in general, that I for years, the first probably 4 years of doing porn, I would just be sitting there and then I would just get this flush of just white, and I would just feel like, oh my God, what have I done to my family? You know, what have I done? But now that
I was happy as a cucumber.
Yeah, that feeling is long gone.
I was like, I'm going to set today. I've been text my best friend in the morning. I'm like, I'm going to get my makeup done.
Yeah, it's gonna be such a good day.
I was just happy as a cucumber.
I love that. I love hearing that. I feel like that's how it should be, but I feel like that's definitely not the norm.
I lost my virginity to porn, so I was like, yeah, let's.
No, you didn't.
I did. It was a good time. It wasn't the best time, but it was a good time.
Your true virginity, you lost.
Virginity. I was only doing blowjobs with boyfriends. Girls, they say it's not real sex. We were doing the bare minimum in high school. But
Jenna, I am mind blown right now.
Listen, when I got signed in LA, they told me had I shot the scene and done it here with a major company, it would have been blown up.
Huge, yeah. I've never known anyone to have that.
I tell this story all the time.
So I know you're single, but if you were in a relationship, would you be comfortable making more money than your partner?
80-20.
What do you mean by that? 80% comfortable?
Oh, I don't know. I've been in relationships where I make them I make more money.
Yeah.
And sometimes I used to be okay with it, but people like to take advantage and get greedy, and I feel like I like to travel. Sometimes, a lot out of the country. Those flights are not cheap. So if I'm paying for a $1,500 flight, I don't want to pay for your flight as well. And then when we get there, you don't have spending money and stuff like that. So yeah.
So you're not being anybody's sugar mama.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I'm not sugar mama material yet. No.
I get it though. I feel the exact same way, and for the exact same reason, because I also like to travel and I like to fly first class.
Yeah.
And I'm not going on a trip with you where you're sitting in coach and I'm flying first class.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. Bye, baby. Or you go on Spirit and and I'm in a private jet. It's a different
international.
Yeah. I'm like, this is not going to work out. I need you to at least be comparable to my income so we can go and do the same
And I don't want to
things.
feel bad for splurging.
Yes.
And you can't splurge.
Or if I want to go to a nice restaurant and you can't pick up the tab, I'm like, okay. Have you ever had any bad experiences dating in adult?
Yes.
You said that you
hate that bitch.
You said you had dated somebody in the industry and that did not go over well. Is that the bad experience that you're thinking of? Okay.
Cheated.
You don't have to say names.
Okay.
Unless you want to.
I mean, people know because I've only dated one person in the industry. So they know.
Okay.
If they know, they know. But it was horrible. She was in a throuple situation with me.
Okay.
No guy, though. He wasn't a part of us.
Okay.
But she would lie to him, say this wasn't real, and then telling me she would marry me. So I'm just like, bitch, I'm 22 saying I'm going to marry you, which is loco in my head. And you're telling this guy that who you're engaged to that it's not serious over here, but you're like, I'll move over here with you. Huh? I am not crazy. I had people witness these things. So it's just like, honey.
Yeah.
fuck off. It was so bad that I wanted to hit her with my car, but I don't like jail time. I don't like orange. So,
girl, I want to hit everybody with my car all the time.
It's like, you're lucky I don't like jail.
I'm like, I wish bumper cars were a real fucking thing because I would knock a motherfucker off the road.
I play bumper cars.
You're like, it's real in my world.
It is, because I'm like, go ahead, go push forward, try me,
try it.
I keep going too. I'm just like, we'll see who hit who first. It's fine.
I do the same thing.
I'm a nut driver.
Like, you can hit my car or you can let me go what I want to do right now. So
your car's gonna get damaged if you hit my car. So go ahead.
Best of luck.
Yeah. The Hunger Games.
What do you think is the biggest issue you face when trying to date somebody?
Time.
Oh, interesting.
Time. Yeah. I have time for people, but I obviously, because of what we do, we have time. Yeah. I could go where I want, anywhere I want. I could shoot from anywhere. But I'm dating someone who has a 9 to 5. They can't do the same things I do. Yeah. So time is an issue. And then I truly don't like people. I'm a humanitarian for some reason. People get on my nerves so quickly. Yeah. And the minute, Aquarius math. If I'm chasing you, you have to like me automatically. Oh, for sure. But if you're chasing me, it's a chase. Yeah. Scooby-Doo chase. Yeah. It's fun. But yeah, I'm a giver in any relationship I'm in, and I don't feel like it's ever reciprocated. So I'm single. Yeah. Like, I've had a long day. I want a bubble bath. Yeah. Why do I have to always give you a bubble bath? I like flowers. I'm a simple bitch. Food, sushi, flowers, a little sweet candy, and some sex. I'm good. Go to bed. I think it's the sharing of my vagina when I'm dating somebody. What do you mean? What? I think it's sharing my vagina when I'm dating somebody because, like... Oh, with performers? Yeah, with performers. Oh, okay. Because, like right now, for instance, I'm going to Vegas this weekend to shoot content with other performers. And so, like, I won't have sex with my boyfriend the day before because I don't like any irritation on my bikini line. And then I won't have sex with him for 48 hours afterwards because I want to retest before I have sex with him just to make sure I'm keeping him as safe as possible. Yeah, I'm the same way. And so I feel like because of that, that strains the relationship because I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go have sex with other people, so I can't have sex with you for like 5 days. So sorry, you know? I think they could really understand. Like, if you're a man or a grown woman, you can understand if I'm just like, I'm going to go shoot, make money. Right. I'll come back. We're going to fuck. Yeah. But I need to like wait a little bit. Yeah. If you can't wait 5 days for me to like clear my nasty performers out of my system. Yeah. Why are you here? Yeah, they should. Yeah. But I do find that is probably what I think is the most like difficult in a serious dating relationship. I'm like, sorry, it's for somebody else this week. I haven't gotten to that point yet. Do you think, last question, by the way, do you think it's become more normalized to date a sex worker now that OnlyFans is a thing and there's so many people doing OnlyFans? Oh, yeah. Yeah. 100%. There's so many content creators. Honestly think they should leave. Not like leave, but like, girl, agree. Can we get the porn and the sex work back to the real porn and sex workers? And not just somebody's neighbor, you know? It's a guy with a camera. Yes. Like, you're not a porn star. Yeah. Please be for real. Those are the people who always hit me up on Twitter, though. You know, and they're like, I would love to work together. I'm like, I bet you would. POV you John, and your 10 followers. Yeah. And your cell phone camera. I bet you would. Yeah. It's just so oversaturated. I'm like, yeah. It became a trend so quickly that people just don't know what to do. They don't know who to talk to. People are getting taken advantage of. Yeah. And you chose to get in this without even researching or talking to someone in the industry. Yeah. Our DMs be there. You can, we may or may not see it, but you can still reach out and be like, hey, I'm thinking about getting in. What do you? People do that all the time to me. Yeah. I'm pretty good about answering what I can. Yeah. Oh, DM. It's usually guys. Yeah. How do I get in the industry? I don't fucking know. Right. I'm a girl. Yeah. Can your dick get hard? Can you fuck in a room full of people? Yeah. Can you come on command? Agencies and guys' profiles. Go look. Go ask them. Yeah.
They don't want to talk to those guys, Jenna. They want to talk to you.
No, I can't help you. I'm not going to suck your dick so you can get on camera.
Right. Well, if you want to slide into Jenna's DMs and ask her some real questions, Jenna, tell them how they can find you.
I'm going to slide into my OF DMs.
There you go. Those paid DMs,
I
baby.
answer on there. Don't be asking me ridiculous questions on Twitter. Get in my DMs and talk to me and buy me flowers.
There you go. That's a good way to start.
Because it's me on my own.
Yeah. What is your OF?
Oh, the Jenna Foxx is my OF.
Beautiful. All right, guys, that is it for today. If you liked what you saw, please hit that subscribe button. And until next time, adios.